Good morning, everyone. So I know we haven't picked up the camera in like a long time and haven't done a vlog in a very long time. Chris goes, vlogging? What is this vlogging? So there's a few things that are happening today. First and foremost, today is a certain
object being pointed towards me.
Today is a certain somebody's birthday. I wonder who. Maybe he'll tell you. Whose birthday is it today?
Mine.
It's your birthday. How old are you?
5.
How old are you?
I'm a 6.
Cole turned 6 today. Later, I will tell you guys Cole's birth story. And it's not going to be anything like, you know, Lorelai Gilmore sitting doing the splits on a crate of dynamite. But I will tell you his, because I told you guys Shane's birth story, and I'll tell you guys Cole's birth story, and it'll be lots of fun. So I'm going to do that. I had to charge the battery because we haven't used the camera in so long that I haven't charged it. He actually had a birthday party on Saturday, which I did get some footage of, and so I will actually put that into this vlog as well. But another thing, one second, Ira. I'm about to go get my hair cut. So this is my before. Okay, I just took a shower. My long, luscious, this is how far I have to hold it back to get all of my hair in the frame. My long, luscious locks. You guys will see what I'm about to do. I guess Ira wants to tell you guys something, and then I'm gonna stop for now.
Like the movie of my song. I like to move it.
I know you like that movie. All right, say goodbye. We'll see you guys later.
Bye. See you guys later. For me the birthday boy.
Hey everyone. So this is the after. It's curled. I'll have to insert a picture of the haircut that I got. It's a haircut that was inspired by Hilary Duff, not gonna lie. But I came home and I asked Chris if he liked my hair, and the first thing he says, it's nice, but you're kind of dressed frumpy dumpty, so it doesn't really match. So I had to change my clothes, so I knew cute hair would match. These are my boys. Eating lunch. Cole's getting ready for school. Cole, we haven't talked about school yet. So what grade are you in again?
Kindergarten.
And do you like it?
Yes.
Who's your teacher?
Mrs. Johnson.
Yeah. Do you have fun at kindergarten?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to go to Mrs. Johnson. I wanted to say hi, Mrs. Johnson.
Yeah. Okay, well we need to get ready to bring Cole to school. What? Zoom out. So I really do like my haircut. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not completely sold on the curls, but I think it's because this sounds silly and probably kind of vain. I think it's because my makeup's not done, and so like I have a plain Jane face, and then I have like this curly hair, and I had frumpy clothes on. So I think after I do my makeup today, I might enjoy the curls a little bit more, but I'm also not used to my hair being curled because I just never take the time to do something like that. So, but yeah, see you guys later for Cole's birthday. Yay, guys. I just have to say, I don't know if anyone else out there, I'm sure somebody does, goes through this. You have such good intentions and you want to just, let me backstory this. I'm going to be playing with my hair a lot today. So I'm trying to put Shane to sleep. I'm rocking him and he just sits up and he looks around. I know he's tired. I know he needs to go to sleep, but he's kind of refusing to do that. And so finally I'm like, you know, if this is how you want to do it, I'm just gonna have to lay you down. You're just gonna have to figure this out on your own. So I lay him down and he's now screaming. You can't, I turned off the monitor. You might be able to hear him in the background, but I turned off the monitor and he is for sure screaming right now. And I felt bad because I hate the crying out method, but I also know that he needs to go to sleep. It is almost 1 o'clock and he needs to take a nap because he's down to only taking 1 nap a day, and it needs to be, you know, a good chunk of a nap. And so I just feel bad when I have to do that to him. It makes me sad. So, but now that he's down, I'm gonna finish making myself some lunch and I'm going to do some homework. Last night I was doing homework and I was talking to Chris and I was talking to some of my friends out here. And so I'm reading about the Mississippi Valley and how it was so important in the expansion of the United States. This is for my history class. I had to read about a geographical feature of Egypt and how that helped develop the civilization. I had to read about how Mesopotamia brought the chariot to Egypt and how they adapted it to the way that they would use it and how they started using it, which is called diffusion. And now I have to read about the United States, and I have to pick 2 geographical things that happened with either the expansion or development of the United States. And I picked the Mississippi because I'm from around the Mississippi place. I'm from Illinois. And so, you know, we're close to the Mississippi River, and I live in Utah now though. But I'm back from Chicago, and I also chose the Irish potato famine because it brought so many immigrants here to the United States, which helped expand and develop the United States and stuff like that. So, but I was reading about the Mississippi Valley and with the article that the teachers, you know, recommended us reading. And it was so fluffed up. Like, and that's not me substituting any word. It was just, the way they wrote it, it was just fluffy and clouds and ugh. It was like and it was written in the 1920s, so that's kind of the style they had. But it was like a love letter to the Mississippi River and the Mississippi Valley, and every single sentence seemed to be a completely different thought. And I got halfway through and I'm like, am I just not understanding this, or is this just the way it's written? And so I had Chris come in and read some of it, and he's like, no, it's just written horribly. So I felt good that it wasn't me, but bad because it was making my brain hurt. Like, I had to stop doing homework, and I really wanted to get this part of my class done by the end of, I wanted it done by the end of last week, but it just, back to school kicked my butt. Back to school kicked my butt with Cole. So that's kind of what's going on right now, and he is still crying. It makes me sad, Shane. When you watch this later, when you're old enough, realize I did not want to do that. I did not. You need to go to sleep. You need to. So there's that. Oh, but really quick. Actually, it's not gonna be really quick. This is gonna end up being a long little take. I'm gonna go sit on the couch while I do this, and then I'll make myself the rest of my lunch. So, like I promised, I was going to share Cole's birth story. So I had Cole September 1st of 2009, and I literally felt like I was in labor with him for a month. It was the worst and best experience of my life. I was having what they call Braxton Hicks contractions, but the thing is, they say with Braxton Hicks is that they're not supposed to hurt. They're just supposed to be like pressure, and those suckers hurt. And they were timeable, which Braxton Hicks are not supposed to be, but they were timeable, and just craziness. And I ended up going into the hospital 3 times because I thought I was in labor. And they'd be timeable, I couldn't talk during them, just all these things. And I go in, and then they would just kind of stop. And so then the nurses thought I was like, you know, making things up. And I was just so frustrated. And so finally, he was due, what day was he due? He was due August 29th, I think. Or August 29th was his due date. And I was so sick during my pregnancy with him. Like, I was so ready. What? I don't know. I was just so ready to have him. So August 29th came, and I didn't have him, obviously. And then I ended up having a doctor's appointment on the 31st. The morning of the 31st, because like I said, I had already been to the hospital 3 times and I was progressing. So each time I went in, I was further dilated and further effaced, but it just wasn't happening at the speed that they wanted it to happen. And so I went in to a doctor's appointment on the 31st, and they stripped my membranes, and I remember them saying that it was going to be really painful, and it felt like absolutely nothing. But I think that was because I was literally in labor with painful contractions for like a month now. And so my pain tolerance was like, you know, I really couldn't tell you if I was in pain or not because my threshold kept growing for pain. And that day, my sister was having a birthday party for her daughter. She was in town from school in Idaho with her husband and her 3 kids, and they were having like a birthday party. And so I went to the birthday party and I sat there. I really didn't do much because I was already past my due date, and I had my membrane stripped. I was having contractions, and I felt like I was in the zoo. Like, I was sitting there on the couch and like just breathing through my contractions, and everyone was just staring at me. I can't help you right now. Pick a different game. I can't help you right now. I just felt like everyone was staring at me, and it was annoying. And so finally I turned to Kristen like, we need... But I said, quit. Oh, there you go. And so finally we just left and we went home, and I was still having contractions. I'm like, Chris, I think this is it. And this was, like I said, August 31st. Like, we need to go in. And so we went in and they checked me, and I was in a lot of pain. Like, they came in and I was having consistent, like, it was showing up that they were consistent contractions, and I could not talk to the nurses through them. Like, I was stopping and having to breathe through these contractions, and I just, it was not a fun experience. And they check me and they tell me I'm at like 4, something like that. And like, we're gonna wait an hour and we're gonna see if you progress any, and if you don't progress, you're just gonna have to go home. And so, you know, I was there for an hour and I didn't progress very much. And they were about to send me home. And finally I looked at them because they were telling me to just go home, take some like ibuprofen, and just, you know, go to sleep. And I'd probably be having a baby within the next, you know, day or 2. And finally I looked at them and I was like, you have to give me something better than ibuprofen, because I cannot sleep through these. I am having consistent contractions and I do not want to go home. And so finally they called the OB on call and got permission to just keep me there, because I was probably some crazy lady there. And so they gave me an IV and they took me to the room. And I still wasn't progressing as fast as they wanted. And so they said the word Pitocin and I got scared. And so I was like, all right, give me an epidural. So they gave me an epidural. And then I was finally able to sleep. And it was so nice. So Chris and I just slept. And I ended up having the baby Cole, oh my goodness, Cole, September 1st, around like 1:20 in the afternoon or something like that. And the only sad thing about that is my sister came down from school, like I said, for like a whole month. Her and her husband were here for like a whole month. And I was so excited to have my baby with her there. And they actually left to go back to Rexburg that morning at 7 o'clock in the morning. They had to leave and go. So they just barely missed him being born. And my Grammy was with them. So they didn't get to see him. And that was the only like bummer thing. But Cole came and I was so happy, and I pushed, I think maybe through 2 contractions. I've never had to like just push like forever and ever like some people do, which I'm very thankful for. So that's awesome. So that's a really short and brief, you know, story of me having Cole. It wasn't, there was no real drama or anything. The only thing I'll say is, if I knew then what I knew now, I would have done things completely different with all of my labor and deliveries. I would not have just gone in and insisted on me staying and having my water broke and getting Pitocin. I would not have insisted. I wouldn't have had an epidural. I wouldn't have done a lot of things. I mean, yes, I ended up with very healthy kids even though I did that, but I would do things different because I know things now that I didn't know then. So on that note, that's Cole's birth story, and it was the happiest moment of our lives to have our first little boy finally here with us. And Cole has been amazing and so loving, and I'm so glad that he's in our family. He has such the capacity to love, and it's amazing. So that's all. Hey guys, so I feel like I'm kind of like making up for lost time for not like vlogging in forever. But I just want to say I was trying to do my homework again, and I kind of just feel like I'm gonna end up, this is gonna sound bad, kind of just gonna end up BSing this part about the Mississippi Valley because I cannot read that document anymore. I can't. Like, I kind of think I got enough information that I can write that portion of my task. I cannot read any more of it because it's just so darn confusing to me, and it gives me a headache after like 5 minutes of trying to make sense of each and every sentence of the paper. But I feel like with my homework right now, I had 2 weeks to do this task. And I don't feel like I was slacking in not doing it. I feel like my being a mother kind of got in the way. And I truly am trying to stay true to the fact that I am a mom first and foremost. Like, that's just the way it has to be. Because I don't want my kids to suffer because I'm going back to school. Like, I have to be a mother and I have to be a wife, and the school is not #1 priority. It is a priority, and I want to get done, and I want to do awesome in school, and I want to be a teacher. Like, I don't want to just get my degree and not use it. Like, I'm going to be a teacher, but I'm not a teacher right now. I am a mother, and I needed to take that responsibility very seriously, and so that's why I've signed up to be like the head room mom for Cole's class, and to go in every Monday and help out with groups. And last night while I was doing homework, I got an email saying that they don't have enough people signed up to sell tickets for the fall festival this month, and so I signed up for 2 shifts of that because that's my son's school, and I need to help out there too. Like, I can't be sucked into just doing school all the time. Like, I will have all my classes done within the 6 months that they need to get done. It might take a little longer than I want it to be, but that's okay. It's going to get done. So it'll get done. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on school at the moment. Just thought I'd share.
Whose birthday is it? My birthday.
Ready? We're gonna sing it loud and totally off key. We're gonna make everyone else jealous of our beautiful voices. Ready?
Cha cha cha.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cole.
Cookie.
Picky.
Good job.
As he smoked.
Did you make a wish? Did you make a wish?
No.
Oh, let's make a wish.
He wishes his parents weren't so strange.
Yeah. This is the black stuff right here. Yep, it's the black stuff. What?
What?
Next time, don't do that.
But why? That's fun.
No, it was scary. And even terrified. Happy birthday to you. You know why we did it loud? Happy birthday! Hey, super die right there.
So, while Chris is giving the boys a bath, I just kind of cleared off the table, roughly. Me. I just wanted to take a moment and say something. When Chris and I were first married, I was crazy, not like mentally crazy, but like off the walls, bonkers, just full of life and full of energy, and just I had my own way of doing things. And one of those things is when people in high school, I started this. When people used to ask me how I was doing, I would say, I'm doing just Biffy Dandy Dory with a Waddle Yachi attached and a side of kumquat. It started off as just Biffy Dandy Dory, and then, you know, just kind of grew. And that's how I would say. That's what I would say. And tonight at dinner, we were sitting, and Cole was just rambling off craziness like he always does. And it got me thinking, I couldn't remember that whole saying, the whole Spiffy Dandy Dory with a Wadaliachi inside of kumquat. I could not remember it, and so I was sitting there and Chris is like, hello, hello. And finally it came to me and I said it, and he, I thought, might have fell out of his chair almost ready to die, because that was like the first time he's heard me say that in years, literally years. And I was talking to Chris and I'm like, what has happened to me? I'm like, what has happened? And he's like, you've had kids. And that might be the case. Like, my kids might have mellowed me out a little bit. And it kind of makes me a little sad, because I was just crazy. It was fun, and I don't know, just a little thing. Like, and you know that that's the case when I was kind of back to Cole and me being pregnant with him. I lost 30 pounds being pregnant with him because I was just so sick. I was admitted to the hospital twice because I couldn't stop throwing up. I had severe hyperemesis. Like, it was really bad. Best diet I ever went on, but it was really bad. And when I was starting to feel better, I was probably, you know, when I was 24, 25 weeks pregnant, starting to feel a little better. I never completely got my energy back in that pregnancy. I was just always tired, and I just had no energy because I was just so weak from throwing everything up. And I lost 30 pounds, and I think I just gained the 30 pounds back, so I really didn't gain any weight in that pregnancy. But when I started feeling better, Chris's mom, who's I would say she's a very proper lady, and you might be watching this, Mom, I love you, and it made my day because we were at a institute dinner, and when we were dating, I got called to the bishopric of the institute. She was one of the young single adult like moms, and so they were preparing dinner, and we went to the dinner even though we were married. And she came up to me and she just gave me a hug, and I'll never forget this. And she just said, it's nice having you back, because even she noticed that I was not feeling well, and my father-in-law knew that I wasn't feeling well. We were living with them for, I would say, like half the pregnancy. We were living with them, and there were days I was just kind of just laying on their couch because I was just so sick. And he would come and he would just sit by the couch, and he would read the Sunday comics to me. And he even offered to play like board games with me, or like Phase 10 and stuff, which is a huge deal for him because he hates board games and card games. But I was so sick, he offered to play them with me. I don't think I ever did because I couldn't even like sit up on the couch, but he offered, and that was a big thing. So I just wanted to throw that out there, you know. Have a Spiffy Dandy Dory day with a Wadaliachi attached inside of kumquat. Just do it. Just do it. Go out there, be crazy, and have fun. Hey guys, so it's actually almost like 11 o'clock right now, and I just got the motivation to do some homework, so I'm going to do some homework. Chris didn't feel very well, so he went to bed. Yeah, it's been a good day. Well, had a really good birthday, and I'm excited to be able to edit this vlog tomorrow and put it up like I normally did. And hoping to oh, I'm having a brain burp, to start this up again, vlogging every day again, because I feel like it's awesome. So, yep. Good night. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Okay, let's do Ira first.
Hot.
These are Takis.
You do not want one.
Is it vlogging?
It's vlogging. Take a bite.
He just stuck it in his mouth. You had the yellow cup, huh?
Shane's like, I need some milk too.
Alright, don't spill. Do you like it, Cole?
Yeah,
Are
not
you
that
sure?
hot.
Such a diaper.
I think Shane wants a little bit of milk. Do you want to pour just a little in the cup?
Let's see if the oven is more.
Yeah.
More.
You really want more?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep. I can handle it.
See the background of this.
Cole, what are we celebrating today?
My birthday!
Your birthday, and how old are you going to be?
6!
6. But is today your birthday?
No.
When's your birthday?
September 6th.
No. September what?
September 1st.
So it's on Tuesday, so we're going to celebrate early. What kind of birthday party are you going to have?
A Batman and Superman party!
So what kind of shirt are you sporting? Let me see your shirt. No, don't take it off. Leave it on. Okay.
A Superman.
And then this is your, it says, birthday hero. So yep, we're
Let's see where it goes. It goes with this gift goes over here.
Is
So
there?
let's-
Are they just Batman?
This one's gonna go up here.
What goes on that?
So if you turn it over, then we can look and see where it's gonna fit.
I'll blow you one at the end. Can you hold him?
Oh,
Oh, sit down. You guys wait. One at a time. Sit down.
Okay, how about everybody come sit down first?
Candy.
Okay, alright.
Here. What did you get? First, why don't you show everybody what you got? Wait, did you... Okay, wait. Let's put this one back for now. Let's finish. Let's finish this one first. Let's find out what Gabe gave you. Everyone else sit down on the floor and then everyone can see. Everyone sits on the floor. Okay, what's that? Can you show everybody what you got? What is it?
I got this thingy candy.
It has a fan.
Slime.
Well, we're not going to open it yet. What else is in there? I see some other stuff in there.
Yes. There's candy.
That's not candy. What is that?
I mean, there's crayons. There's
They're probably
crayons.
Awesome.
crayons. Woo!
And then M&Ms.
There's
Sharp.
many M&Ms.
Awesome. Okay, let's put them all back in. Let's put them all back in now, and we're going to open our next present. Can you say thank you?
Thank you.
I need one of those.
Okay, put that back in. Okay, so who's next? Let's do Ruby and Andrew.
Sharp crayons. Where's your other?
Here, everyone, now go sit down. Here, Jackson, do you want to hold this for now?
book for Cole that I bet he can share
Oh, good. Yeah.
What did you get?
There's more than that.
Whoa!
And then, Ellie, you can hold that to give that to... Oh, my goodness.
Good thing he's not afraid to eat. I always let my kids pick out their gifts.
Oh, there's peanut bags just for me.
Just for you.
That is a big
Yes,
fish. Good thing you have a brother you can share with.
We already have like one of those like 5-pound bags. We'll just add to the stash. Awesome. Can you say thank you? That's pretty cool. Okay, let's put them back in the bag and we can do our next one, okay?
Who wants to be next? Me.
Okay, let's put these all away and then Jackson can go next. Can you say thank you? Can you say thank you, Cole?
There's more, okay.
Tomatoes?
Well, there's,
Yeah.
are these stickers? Lots of stickers. Oh, monster stickers.
I can sense a theme with this present.
Really love stickers. And then a monster book. What? There's a Hot Wheels toy?
It looks like a monster, kind of.
Wow, you can play with that one. That was a lot of time. Thanks for getting another Hot Wheel for us.
See. All right.
That was a Hot Wheel.
Okay, let's put them back in. And then, Ellie, do you want to give him your gift?
And he got two.
Okay, open it. There's something probably in the bag. Should we find out what's in the bag?
Yeah.
It's in there. No, you're not getting
More Kit Kats.
Wet Willie? Yeah.
All right, do you say thank you?
Wow, that one. And he got one.
All right. Okay, maybe later. All right, Ara, thank you for waiting so patiently. Can you come give your present to Cole?
Sure. That was so sweet. Joey.
Two of them.
Oh, that looks like a volcano.
Is it? Yeah,
That looks like a
good
volcano.
wrapping, huh? Alright. Put them out and wrap them
I'm
yourself.
gonna like this. I'm gonna really like this.
Job,
I'm
Ara.
gonna like this. Yes, I do it. I really would like this.
You can stick it onto a door or the wall and then you throw a little basket in it.
Pretty cool.
That is so awesome. I have that. I see one in there.
You do.
There's money. I got it when I actually started money yesterday. I turned 1. So no. Ooh, what is this? Oh, a bowling feet.
And the ball lights up, huh? When you roll it.
Okay, can you say thank you to everyone?
Thank you, everyone.
Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday.